Revelation 3459. From the 8th of March 1945. Union with God. Primal state. Unification with God is an inconceivable happiness, for the perfect being unites again with the highest perfection, and perfection is the epitome of bliss, because the perfect being is pure love, and love can only ever be bliss in giving as well as in receiving. To be united with divine love is the highest bliss, because the being is now flooded with strength and light and can create and shape in all wisdom according to its will, which is at the same time also the will of God. The being, which can be constantly active in its abundance of strength, must also be extremely happy, because the activity of the originally created spiritual was destiny, which it could carry out unlimitedly for its bliss. It has certainly forfeited this bliss through its own fault, yet its striving remains the state of unrestricted activity, that is, as long as it is hindered in it, it does not feel happy and free. And therefore God helps all beings to reach the original state again, even though the will of the beings resists for a long time. The original state, however, always means union with God. Because strength and light can only flow to the being in all abundance when it is intimately united with God. Then all weakness falls away from the being, nothing is dark to it, that is, it does not lack wisdom, it stands in the highest light, in the fullest realization, which is always happy for the being. And everything it possesses it now wants to distribute because it has become love itself, and this love incessantly impels the being to make other beings happy which have not yet reached the same degree of maturity. But constantly handing out also earns it constant receiving, and both mean bliss for the being. Now it can never ever fall away from God, it has recognized God as its origin, it has felt His strength and experienced it as bliss. And never ever can the adversary of God win back the beingness which has recognized God as its Father, thus has found its way back to Him. God, however, looks after His children with great love. He allows them to be constantly active, that is to animate creations at their own discretion and to help the being again, which is still immature and does not recognize its Father in God. The care for the immature spiritual makes the perfect spiritual unspeakably happy, for now it can again express its love and let the constantly flowing strength become effective. And it is an everlasting working in love in the spiritual kingdom which is also noticeable on earth. For the perfect does not rest until the imperfect also strives towards its goal of uniting with God and thus returning to Him from whom it came forth in order to become unspeakably blissful for all eternity. Amen.